Warning. This video is meant for people who enjoy being picked on, put down, and verbally assaulted. If you aren't perchance a masochist, or are perhaps scared to find out that you might enjoy it, kindly piss off.
Oh, I've hurt myself. Where's my shade? Where the fuck is my shade?
Why are you here? Sup, morons? My name's Windette, and welcome to Life! Or Idiot Central, I guess. Today, I was supposed to be working on an insulting guide to the White Palace, but instead, I realized that you degenerates don't have enough essence for that yet, and I still can't wedge my way into this guy's skull. Wait, fuck, nearly forgot the intro. First of all, context. Nope, wrong one. Hi, I'm Windette, and welcome back to my channel where we bully hopeless gamers into situations that they should want to avoid. Today, we're going to be assisting these mindless idiots in delivering a flower across Hallownest with as little effort and brain cells as humanly possible. If you happen to be missing a brain, or know anyone who's just as smart, please show them this video, so that they can receive the endless love and support of our loving community. And with that said, here's how I'm gonna get you idiots out of the fucking hole you've dug yourself. Right, so here's the basic gist. We're doing the flower quest today, and all you need to do it is a flower and the most pathetic semblance of skill. Part 1. The flower. First up, collect the shade you somehow lost. Navigate your way to the resting grounds bench because I don't trust you as far as I can see you. Hurl yourself down a 10-story drop and hope that the impact kills you. Break all of your bones at the bottom, bounce on the unstable ground, realize that you still don't have any soul yet. Oh my god, how are you this dumb? Go back up a few stories, smack the inanimate object enough times so that it starts leaking out this white substance. Ugh. Go back down and then proceed to remove all of your remaining brain cells. Now that you've made it into the armpits of Tartarus and are surrounded by what sound like zombies who are struggling with asthma, head down, then right, have a pleasant chat with the dude covered head to toe in bandages, break down the fragile cracks in the ceiling, realize that there'll be bats hiding in the ceiling again. Juke them out and kill whatever else is crawling up there with the explosion, head up and pick up a bunch of geo, and oh, I didn't think we'd be seeing any of you today. Guess we're adding a grub to our list. Once you're done up there, head back down and to the right where you'll find a chest and another fragile wall behind it. Break it, head down the not-so-dangerous path below. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Well, at least it's not gonna happen again. But dodge the spikes this time, have a quick chat with another bandage boy, and... Hi? I guess we're adding a journal to our list as well. Where even am I? Once you've grabbed it, head up, break another secret wall, pick up the Soul Eater charm that I forgot to put on the list as well, and realize that you've gone in the complete wrong direction and need to backtrack. Also, did you notice that the inside of this area is actually a giant shell? I hadn't before. Once you've made it all the way back to the chest, try to locate... Aha! Break the secret wall, head up and prepare to hear a language that I can only dub as ye old gibberish. Spam through the text as fast as possible, realize that it's taking way too long, that you're sick of a shit, deny the quest and fucking leave. Part 2. The quest. Alright, so you've mulled it over and decide that you're gonna give this damn flower quest a shot. If you couldn't decipher the gibberish she's been spouting for the last 10 minutes, then here's the basic gist. She's a little old lady who's been trapped here for years, clearly, given how all the secret walls have closed up and this area is now infected with bandage boys. She wants you to deflower her, take a very rare and delicate flower from her that she for some reason has an infinite supply of, which clearly means that it's not so rare. Anyway, you've got to deliver it to someone she clearly cares for dearly, all the way across to the other side of Hallownest. There's only one person that fits that description, and we're going there. First up, grab the flower, bench for no reason in particular because your dumbass is already getting nervous, and descend into madness. Now, our only real objective here is to not get hit. Getting hit means the flower gets damaged and the quest fails. Knowing exactly what enemies lie ahead and where they're hiding is going to be key here. Spells are going to be great for keeping your distance, though this one is starting to feel a little lackluster. Kinda like you. Most of these areas are places that you should be intimately familiar with, even when infected. The quest is obviously a lot easier if you choose to do it before collecting Double Jump or any of the dreamers that infect the crossroads, but that clearly isn't an option here. It's all about making sure that the way has been thoroughly cleared out before doing anything stupid and... Part 3. Firepower. Okay, I said that our spells were feeling pretty lackluster just then, so I guess we're gonna go fix that instead. First up, bother the stag and head out to the city storerooms. Bench for no reason in particular, because you stupid. Head down and then again some more. C-right, note your disdain for elevators, reach the giant ornate door with a very particular keyhole that might have been the reason you spent 800 geo a few episodes ago. Go figure. Use the key, head through the door, and oh god, fuck, now I remember why Sanctum gives me anxiety. This boss is a slightly upgraded rendition of the one we've already fought before. The exact same principles apply here, except this dude also casts spells and spawns in giant globs of sentient jelly. At least these things have a higher IQ than you lot. Remember to use your spells on him while he's backpedaling and attempt to keep yourself at arm's reach most of the time. He isn't exactly the most accomplished combatant, like somebody I know. But if you're not careful, he'll definitely give you a pleasant reminder as to what death feels like. Oh god. Now that he's dead, head up top and... Hey, I remember this dude. Yeah, it's Tarmanite from episode 1. Sup, buddy? Long time no see. You having fun there? Looks like you got yourself strapped to some kind of table here.
Quiet, please. No need to shout.
Ooh, shiny. Great. Just gotta write that one down. Now that that's done, back to the quest. Part 4. The quest. Again. First up, make your way to the resting grounds. Use your brand new spell to remove Bandage Boy's face for a bit. Talk to the little old lady who tells you how rare and delicate the flowers are and how you absolutely cannot damage them under any circumstances. Even if we both know that they're not exactly rare at this point. I'd recommend getting into the habit of grabbing some soul from the totem here up top before progressing. It's not exactly important, but it makes things a little easier, at least for the first little bit, especially given how incompetent you are. I've revised this route slightly to avoid this room in particular. There's far too much RNG in it, and I don't exactly have faith in you. At least the start's identical. Reach the graveyard, then over the blue lake, through the Gruz Arena, and up past the tram station. Follow the path and take out the bugs blocking your way till you reach this room. And here's where you've got to be careful. We don't have Quick Slash yet, so spells are by far the most effective method of dealing with what I could quite affectionately dub the worst infected enemy in the game. There are 3 that we have to dispose of on this route, and it's best to handle them one at a time. Usually they'll see you before you see them, so just listen for the screeching. We can't hit fast enough to stop them from ramming us by force, so positioning matters the most here. To say it in ways that you idiots will understand, side good, under bad. Got it? Once they're dead, head up, and instead of heading left, we're going right and taking out the last squishy spawn of Satan before enjoying the simple, smooth sailing. Keep taking your time and try to abuse the explosion radius of these guys to kill those around him for fun. Environmental kills are also great for style points. Make it all the way past the black egg. I guess I can get you guys to grab another free trinket here. Just gotta add that one to the list. And finally, it's time to deliver the flower to the only person people care about in this game. It's perfect, isn't it? Wait, what do you mean that wasn't the real flower quest? That's someone else! Oh, you must have meant the other place. That's a little far away, though. You guys sure? Okay, well, I guess. Part 5! The quest. Again. Okay, so you must have meant to go to the other place. Alright, I guess I can help you lot get there. First up, back to the little old lady and pick up a brand new flower. At least she isn't disappointed in you this time. Time to head back out with a different location in mind. Seeing that the place we need to visit is lower down and on the far edges of the map, it might be smarter to go left first, go through the secret passage, and down the elevator. From here, we're making sure to clear out all existing life, go down past King Station, and head right. I'm not forcing you lot to do any acid skips today, so we're going to be taking the lower route this time. Head through the hidden shortcut, past the Bat Titan in the ceiling, and then head down. I said that this might be a little unconventional, right? Just bear with me here. To the bottom right, we've got some hoppers to get past. These guys take 1 spell and 2 nail hits to kill, and then the aspids, which just take 1. You know what those numbers mean, right? The big hoppers are a bit more troublesome, however. With these guys, it's all about timing and distancing. Both skills I'm sure you've got the hang of by now. Thankfully, we don't have to kill any of them in order to get past, so just practice your dash timings and you should be alright. Keyword, should. At the very end, in a solemn hideout, sits a lone warrior who can offer us a new skill? Fuck, I mean, alright, I guess we're adding that to the list as well. Buy it and show him a little respect, test your skills on the dummy outside, get jump scared and go back to him for safety, and finally give him the flower he deserves. What? Were you assuming I was going somewhere else? It's lower down on the far edges of the map, and we decided not to do any acid skips. Did I miss something? There's another one?! Oh, you meant the grave. I knew that. Part 6! Quest. Again. So first you do the Dirtmouth route, and by that I mean you almost go to Dirtmouth, but instead you don't, and get lost for a while, forgetting that half of the crossroads has been completely blocked off and is now inaccessible. Dumbass. Backtrack a bunch and finally get back on the right path. Stumble around a bit until you get to this room and go left. From here you want to get these guys out of the way, save the grub. Be very careful once you reach this room, and instead of going up, go in the complete opposite direction. Go left once you land here, take out the flying spawn of Satan, mind the explosion, go left again, kill the floaty boy who spawns in 3 more floaty boys, and once you've done all of that, simply do a relatively precise speedrunning trick over bone-melting acid that I of course have full faith in you guys to be able to do. You can do this, right? Do the cool drop to the bottom thing, kill all the floaty boys, pick up this grub, which I'm for some reason not writing down. Break the secret wall, jump over the jelly, do QGA just because you can, and whoa, hang on! There's no way you morons can do all this. This is the hardest trick in the game. Okay, look, if we're gonna do Flower Quest for real, then I'm gonna have to make an entirely separate video for it. So if you idiots don't want to miss it, and for fuck's sake, I know you'll forget, subscribe so you get notified when it's out. In the meantime, let's make this worth your while and get you something cool, yeah?
Part 7? I guess? I don't know, I lost count.
Okay, it's quite clear that if we want to get our way into Queen's Gardens, we're gonna need to do some stuff first. Let's make our way to Kingdom's Edge. First up, stag to King's Station and bench if you're feeling nauseous again. Why are you like this? Head out, drop to the lower floor, C-dash to the right, swim under the secret shortcut, jump up again, C-dash once more, past the Bat Titan in the ceiling. And for the smoothest possible journey, climb up the wall till you reach this plank, C-dash through to the screen transition, do a little respawn warp acid skip, and you're free to head on through. Wait a minute. You guys can't do this! So instead of trying to get you guys to perform a speedrunning trick that you absolutely cannot do, we're gonna have to go the long way around. First up, go down all the way to the bottom like last time and clear out the ads that block your path until you reach this column here. Instead of going over it to the Nail Master, we're instead going up, grabbing this geo as we go, and heading into the next room, which just contains a few more bouncy boys and a gate that probably leads to nowhere important. Head left, then up, then right, then up, and congrats, you're in the next room. Moving on. This area is aspid hell. Use whatever tactics you have available to either dodge or dispose of them before they get the chance to introduce themselves to the insides of your skull. And once you've finally made it all the way to the top, head right, take out Carl who blocks our way, make use of your ability to double jump. You remembered that you've got that, right? Break down the secret wall at the top here and find your next bench. Should probably also write this down.
Part 8! Boss fight!
It's the next day. I had to mentally prepare myself for this because I know you guys are going to be slow as shit and I need to somehow prepare you to beat Hornet too. To start, we're heading in the only direction that we've yet to explore, dumbass. Failing to dodge the obvious spikes because I'm clearly coming down with whatever mental deficiency my viewers have. Say hi to Hornet before chasing her into the next room. Drop down and down until you're about as low as your chances of survival. Get pointed at angrily, start a boss fight that you somehow still weren't prepared for, stumble around for about 15 seconds before inevitably succumbing to your fate and learning why Hornet Sentinel is the exact reason you're told to get good by the end of the game. Okay, you idiots want to beat this fight? Think you can keep up? Fine, here's the breakdown. The trick with fighting Hornet has, and always will be, sticking to the floor and taking your time. She almost always comes to you, so prepare to dodge, and after she attacks, hit her with 2 free nail swings till she backs off, then hit her with a spell. When she's staggered, this is either the best time to heal if you're trash like I know you are, or go in for a few more free hits. She always jumps after being staggered, so hit her once and then immediately match her jump and go in for another. If she doesn't decide to jump to the other side of the fucking screen, you can always get in one more hit as she lands, and that's enough to cast another spell, basically for free. The fight, if done smoothly, is just a consistent pattern of waiting for her to attack, dodging it, getting a few hits in, casting a spell when she backs off, staggering her, landing the jump combo, then rinse and repeat. Do exactly what I tell you, and this fight will be over before you can realize how useless you actually are. Great, she's still not dead. Fucking plot armor. With Hornet done and dusted, head down and through the giant worm to pick up a lovely looking tattoo. Guess I'm writing that one down as well. Almost perish on your way out, then get crushed and fucking die. Took you long enough. Just kidding, you've also got fucking plot armor.
Part 9! The Abyss.
We're not dead! Great, time to backtrack. We're literally just following the exact path we took to get here, but in the other direction. Go figure. Once you've made it all the way back to this area, head up along the platform, say hi to Cornifer, who also happens to be hanging out here. Just adding that one to the list as well. Buyer's map, head back towards King's Station, pick up the other grub. That's one more.
Get blown up by the bats in the ceiling on the way under.
And we're finally back to King's Station. From here, we're only going one way. Down. First up, stag to the hidden station, bench because you're shit, C-dash out, and prepare to show off that new tattoo you just got. Down here lies a door that will only open for those recognized by the king himself. And, I guess, I don't know, they let you through, so they must have set the bar pretty low. Alright, if you want to get down here smoothly, you've got to... Wait, where are you going? What are you... Listen first. We already know you're not capable. You don't have to go and prove it. Fun fact, there's not a single straight path down to the bottom in this area. So instead, aim for this point on the vine here, drop down till you land on this platform, jump till you're just far to the left of this one, and great, welcome to the place built from failures. You'll fit right in here. Head right and try not to get slapped by these weird void tentacle boys. If they seem hard to avoid, don't worry. These guys will be the least of your problems pretty soon. In the next room, you've got to go one way.
And that's up, baby.
I hate to break it to you, but you idiots will die here. A lot. Each enemy deals double damage and doesn't give you any soul, but hey, look at the upsides. This is the first time someone hasn't just straight up avoided you. Might as well enjoy the attention. I don't really have any tips for this area. Just go up. Pogoing them will reset your double jump, and the more comfortable you are being in the air, the easier this section gets. At the top left is the entrance to the lighthouse. Flick the switch if you finally have the gall to eradicate your only chance at being popular. And with the lighthouse turned on, you can finally cross the big-ass death lake, go up and over the shadow gates, and take a bath in what is likely a very safe and not at all deadly pot of black ink. You reckon this is how Tarmanite made his cosplay? Either way, once you're done getting a pretty serious upgrade to your arsenal, shade dash through here, pick up this trinket, backtrack all the way to the base of the abyss, and because this video has already gone on long enough, I'm just gonna make use of the wise words of someone else here. Climb. And don't fall, dumbass, it's not that hard. Now that you're at the top, having probably tripped and fallen on your ineptitude a few times, head back to the station, stag back to Dirtmouth, and that's it! We're done! Actual Flower Quest video coming out soon. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. These videos take so long to make, oh my god. If you like how much effort clearly goes into them, then show me somehow, because it truly is one of my greatest motivators. As always, I'm Windette, you're a moron, and I'll see you idiots next time.